Sir, please, I just need a little more time. James' voice trembled as he clutched his near-empty wallet. His young daughter, Lily, clinging to his side. The cashier, a young woman in a grease-stained uniform, watched as the manager sighed impatiently. Look, man, you're holding up the line, the manager barked. You either pay or step aside. Lily's blue eyes flickered with confusion, her tiny hands tightening around her father's sleeve. She didn't understand why they couldn't have dinner. She was just hungry. James' face burned with shame. He had promised Lily a warm meal after another long, fruitless day of job hunting. He had filled out dozens of applications, smiled through interviews, and yet, the rejection emails kept coming. Rent was overdue. His car barely had enough gas to get them home. Now, he couldn't even afford a simple meal for his daughter. The young cashier, Emily, bit her lip, watching the scene unfold. The exhaustion in James' eyes, the way his shoulders slumped in quiet defeat, the way Lily looked up at him with trust. He was trying so hard. Too hard for someone to be treated like this. She took a deep breath, reached into her pocket, and pulled out her own debit card. I've got it, she said, swiping before James could protest. The register beeped. The meal was paid. James blinked in disbelief. Wait, no, I can't let you, Emily just smiled. It's okay. I've been there. The manager huffed and walked off, muttering about charity cases, but Emily ignored him. She slid the tray of food across the counter, her eyes meeting James. Enjoy your meal. James swallowed hard, emotions welling in his throat. He wanted to say something, anything, but all he could do was whisper a shaky, thank you. Lily beamed. Thank you, nice lady. Emily laughed. You're very welcome, sweetheart. As they walked to their table, James made a silent vow. He wouldn't forget this. The next day, Emily was wiping down the counter when the restaurant doors swung open. A man in a crisp suit, flanked by two assistants, strode inside. His presence was commanding, shoulders squared, gaze sharp. But there was something familiar about him. Her manager's eyes widened. Mr. Whitmore. We weren't expecting Whitmore. That name clicked in Emily's mind just as the man turned toward her. James. But not the tired, desperate James from last night. Today he looked different, confident, poised, like he belonged in the suit that fit him perfectly. Emily's stomach dropped. The CEO of Whitmore Enterprises, one of the biggest companies in the state. James gave her a small smile, stepping forward. Emily, right? She hesitated, glancing at her manager, who was suddenly looking at her like she'd grown another head. Why, yeah. James nodded, pulling something from his pocket. You paid for my meal when I couldn't. You didn't know who I was. You didn't expect anything in return. But kindness like that, it matters. He handed her a sleek, white envelope. I came to return the favor. With shaky hands, Emily opened it. Her breath hitched. A job offer. A full-time, salaried position at Whitmore Enterprises. Benefits. Tuition assistance. A number she had never seen attached to her name before. Her heart pounded. I don't understand, James chuckled. I wasn't always a CEO. I know what it's like to struggle. I lost everything once, just like you almost did for helping me. Someone gave me a chance when I needed it most. His eyes softened. Now it's my turn. Emily's hands trembled as she stared at the offer. For the first time in a long time, she let herself believe in something bigger than survival. Tears welled in her eyes. Thank you. James smiled. No, Emily. Thank you,